Uneasy money. I'm waiting to live life. Uneasy money. This bittersweet taste. How many years do we have to waste? Uneasy money.
Odessa's always coming through with the tunes. Easy money. Easy energy. Money I don't have to fight for. Money I don't have to strive for. Money I don't have to be anything other than what I am. That's what I mean by easy money. Easy energy, easy love and light, easy ikigai, where the vocation, the passion, the service to the world, and what you're good at all merge. On the eve of our beta course starting. Namaste, fellow waves. We are one. We are just waves in the ocean of loving consciousness. That's all we are. That's all we are. And I'm so glad to be a wave out here in the ocean of consciousness with you, because you are me and I love me. So that means I love you and I love it all. How we doing? How we doing? We got Lorianne Forrest coming in. Namaste, Lorianne. We are one. Our just spirit sister out there, just prepping herself, integrating, just being a light in that part of the world out there in Western Canada. My goodness. Hello, lovelies. Hello, mate. Top of the evening to you, Erica. It's always top of the morning, right? Top of the evening. Hello. That's just been coming into you lately. Every time I see Ello, I think Elmo. How you doing, Erica, lovely? Glad to have you here. Shari Courtier, namaste. We are one. Shari Soulflow. She's on Instagram because when I'm at work, can never get on Kick first try. LOL. It's the damn internet out there, eh? Doesn't like it. Oh, Sharzy Kid. Namaste, brother. We are one. How we doing? How we doing, Sharzy Kid? Out there on TikTok, we had Jay. Namaste, Jay. We are one coming in with just a straight up question right away. No, hey, how are ya? Not a hey, how are ya? Just, do you still skate at all? Brother, just at charity tournaments and stuff like that. That's all for now. But thank you for the question, Jay. Where are you from, Jay? Let us know. Sharzy's doing good. Got some people coming in. Oh, 2 on Facebook. Who we got out on Facebook? Michael Bloomfield Platten. Namaste, Michael Bloomfield Platten from Midland, Ontario. What the hell's going on, brother? I don't think we've seen you around these parts before on the Love and Light stream. What's going on, dude? I'll make sure to come over here and check. Somebody remind me to come check in Facebook. I always say this and then I don't. Got to check on Facebook. There we go. We got YouTube up and running. Mute that. Refresh that. Okay. Who we got out there in the airwaves on Kick? We got 6. Who else is kicking out there? Hey, there she is. There's Shari Soulflow. Shari going through it a little bit today, girly. Meat Monkey Spacesuit. Those messages in the Fire of Remembrance chat hitting you or what? Oh, boy. You're just on a freaking data collection streak and a half, let me tell you. Tommy Sis. Namaste, brother. I don't think I saw Tommy's first message. It didn't come into the stream. I know Lori Ann said, hey, Tommy, and all. It didn't come in there first, brother. Sorry, I didn't see your hey, how are you? Tommy Yo, everybody. Tommy Yo. How we doing? How we doing? Tommy Yo is just out here writing novels and books and diary entries to fellow souls in the community. And my goodness, people, I didn't have time to answer Cassidy. Did anybody take in Cassidy's other message? Cassidy wrote an absolutely soul-wrenching message, and I didn't feel like I had the time to properly answer it. Tommy O's in the process of responding to it. It was freaking heavy. I was like, wow, haven't read like that one in a while. So my thoughts are with Cassidy. I'm not going to repeat it. If you want to know in the community, go read that. That was, yeah. Shari, I saw your message. Holy moly, man, though. That was, girl's got a lot going on, and I'm thinking of her right now. My goodness. Wow. Telling you, people, you never know. You never know with the love and light. It's so freaking exhilarating. It's so fun. It's so traumatizing. It's just, it's everywhere. It's never a dull moment at Earth School. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. What do we got out here on TikTok? Have you ever considered being observed at this moment? Fellow Waves, we have Demo Demon. Namaste, Demo Demon. We are one. You're coming in, hitting me with a no, hey, how are you? You're going with, have you ever considered being observed at this moment? Oh, yes, I have, brother. But not just observed on this stream by fellow Meat Monkey Spaces. For a while, I thought I was being observed, but now I know I am the observer. I am the observer, brother. So, Demo Demon, have you ever considered at this moment that you, not you, the Meat Monkey spacesuit writing and typing, but you in there are the observer? That's what I want to know. A. Bader, hey, Curtis, just finished the summer season in Israeli League. Brother, I think I saw your message last night and I got sidetracked or distracted on that one. Congratulations on the season being finished up, the crazy contact fighting league out there in Israel. How'd it go? What's my favorite car? Okay, I'm coming back over here in a second. What's my favorite car? Honestly, probably the Ford GT40. Probably the old school one. Yeah. Not that I'd ever have one or buy one or even think about getting one, but that's probably I just think it's so uniquely sexy. So valid, he says. What about yours, brother? What about yours? Okay, let's jump into the kick, fam. Evening, everyone. Namaste, Corey Katina. We are one, brother. Corey Katina, did you see the message for the locker room telegram? If not, jump in there, because when you do after the stream, I'm going to get the link, or tomorrow morning I'll put the link, whatever. It's going to be evening for you. Corey's in fucking Australia doing our beta course. Shari Soulflow said, yes, had a morning with nothing going my way, but was able through community posts to remember my gratitude. Oh. The lighthouse of collective memoria. Holding it down for Shari Soulflow when she's going through it a little bit. Wow. Beautiful, Shari. Beautiful. And what a post by Corey Cooper. I don't know if anybody got a chance to read the Fire of Remembrance. It was a pretty long post, so probably not many of us read through the whole post from Corey Cooper. It was just chef's kiss. And then I had already followed it up with a message I didn't know that landed perfectly after it that I thought worked really well, Shari. It was like a nice little rant there. Erica, yes, Tommy was LOing with me. Okay. Tommy Yo was LOing. Hello again. And Tommy's in the process of responding to Cassidy. Shari says she wishes she has more time with her. Yeah, we got to double back on her later. I'm going to do that too. She's putting it all out there. Holy cow, is she ever. Wes, namaste, brother down there in Toronto. We are one. He says, big namaste. No man naste. No man naste. Mr. West is in the building. Yes, he is. Hello, brother. Hope you're doing well in this now moment. Shersey says he gets observed on Chatterbait right after his stream. You hear that? Demo Demon? I get observed on Chatterbait right after the stream. So there you go. Win says, this guy asking about the cars. Devin Hiller, namaste, brother. Welcome in. He goes, when I think of Curtis Gabriel, I think back to when my dad took me to the Colts games and I saw number 39 OS. Oh, namaste, brother. Close, 29, but I was buzzing at the Barry Colts games. That's the only place I ever scored an OT winner at a high level. So OT winner, my draft year, people. OT winner, 3-on-3, drive in the middle lane, drive. Pass from the outside wing, forehand tip cheese. That was nice. I appreciate you, Devin Hiller. A. Bader said, missed a hit and went through the open door into the bench. LOL. Had some other big hits, though. I love how you're just playing in an Israeli hockey contact fight league and just loving hitting people. That is awesome. That is awesome. Ryder Meany, which hockey organization, NHL or not, did you enjoy playing for most and why? Namaste, brother. We are one. I mean, honestly, my minor hockey organization, like double A, going down to like Dallas, going to Pittsburgh, even single A, I think we went down there, one of those, playing in the hotels, mini sticks, playing football at a bus stop outside of Buffalo at 3 a.m, touch football in a parking lot. The parents are all drunk. We're just living our lives. We won the championship down in the American tournament. The only Canadian team. That's it. The minor hockey days, brother, where it's all at. A. Bader said, played a bunch of former Dell guys and KHLers. They embarrassed us, LOL. Gagarin Cup champs, too. Wow. Ovi's old teammates. My goodness, I bet. That'd be a little eye-opening, eh? When you play someone way above your level. It's crazy, the levels to it, eh? Sherzy says the 60s or the 2004 model. I'm going like the 60s model, Sherzy. I want the old school model, baby. It'd be nice to try the newer one. I know they remade it really cool. I'm about it, but I like that old school one. That Ford versus Ferrari movie was just money. Hi, Enlightened Erica. I haven't responded yet. Hope day is well, going well. No worries. You can't do it all, Shari SoFlo. You got to put that oxygen mask on first. It sounds like you are, Shari SoFlo. It sounds like you're communicating well, but don't feel like you have to get back to people, right? I had someone call me today who I've communicated to before that I'd like to set up times to call, and they don't do that, and they just called me, and I was just like, hey, I'm just not answering. It doesn't work like that for me. I put my boundaries up. I answer if I can or if I feel called, but if not, got to walk our path. Oh, nice, Corey Katina. He's in there. Beautiful, brother. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're all set today. We got our call in. We did some testing. We should be ready to rock and roll tomorrow and get your guys' opinion. Some things that will be interesting. Tomorrow's just going to be more of like a first day of school call, first day of school. You guys will have access to the first day. Excuse me. Please do it if you'd like. It's very light first day. Tension contract setting. So yeah, we're just going to kind of have a hangout, us 6. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be freaking awesome. Shari Soulful says, Connor Share, I'm definitely doing better being here. Thanks. How are you? Beautiful. He's good. Has Cassidy been in the streams at all? I forget. She has not. Cassidy has not joined stream. She's just come out of nowhere in our community. Shari's been going through it, but she's hanging in there. Doing better. Excited to start course tomorrow with you, Erica and Lorianne. Yes, it's going to be awesome. Got to go the original. Yep, the original car for sure. Wes, Charles Lee is a legion. Cheryl Z is a legion. What do you mean by that, brother? Corey Katina, what a better way to start my birthday than a call with you all. Brother, are you kidding me? It's your birthday tomorrow? Let's go. Let's go, Corey Katina. Celebrating a call on his birthday with the freaking community members in the next arena beta course. Like, are you kidding? Are you kidding? And it's, we're basically just going to be chilling, dude. It's going to be awesome. What a freaking message there, Corey Katina. I'm fired up, dude. I'm fired up. Tommy and Lorianne joined on Instagram. People are popping around. Erica says to Shara, yes, take your time. Do your thing, girl. The day was lovely. I'm going with the flow, so don't feel need the rush and reply at all. I find that just heightens anxiety, 100%. Yes. Happy birthday, brother, because that means it's morning right now for Corey Katina. No, right. Yeah, it's evening for us, so it's morning right now for Corey Katina. And then on our course call tomorrow night, right, it'll be morning. So, hey, happy birthday, Corey Katina. Amen. Ignore Revival. What's that, brother? Oh, Revival Wednesday for you guys. Ignore Revival. Low Miles had a blue 04 for 50 grand. Low Miles had a blue 04 for 500 grand. Who's Low Miles? But that's a lot for a car. That is a lot of money for a car. Bro, you were one of my favorite enforcers. Great guy off the ice too. Namaste, Benny. We are one. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, brother. So I feel the love and light you're channeling my way. I receive it, brother. It's so beautiful. Oh man, beautiful messages I'm getting lately from people. It's so kind. Ryder Meany, what do you like to be known as? Interesting, Ryder Meany. I like to be known as in my personal life, Gabriel. So if you want to be on that kind of frequency with me, but I go by Curtis Gabriel, the Meat Monkey spacesuit, because that's obviously what people know the hockey name by to get the offerings out there. But yeah, I go by Gabriel in the personal life, my man. Devin Hiller, who was the best player you ever played against the OHL? I've ever played against in the OHL, I'm going to go Tyler Toffoli. Every time he just lit it up with goals. It was just stupid. He barely did anything and he would just score every game. But the best player I played with, who I think was better than Tyler Toffoli, in my opinion, if he didn't get hurt, he would have been just an all-world player, Joey Hishin. If Joey Hishin didn't get hurt, he would have been like a Canadian Panarin. Oh, it's an auction site. Oh, wow. A blue 04 for 500 grand. Damn. Let me get a look at one of those again. Blue 4 GT40. Oh, yeah. Those are nice, Jersey. I do like the 04 one. But the 60s. Yeah, the 60s one's just, you get a nice color on that thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just a sexy car. It's just a sexy car. Shari Soulflow, Gabriel, remember you're getting the mirror back of how much you put out to us. Glad you can feel how much you're loved. Shari Soulflow, very, very sweet of you. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you one of the, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. I'm feeling the love. Armin, you're humble and I love it. Namaste, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Oh, you're going to prompt a share out of me now. I am feeling the love. I'm feeling the love. I mean, from the messages about the content, from the community, from the guys I sat with this weekend. Oh, doing the psychedelics. I mean, my team, Ben, Brandon, Tyler, all of you, like, man, I really am. And it's raising me higher. The love and light tide raises all boats. You're all raising me higher. I mean, let me just give you some. They're not. I know in a Meat Monkey spacesuit lens, they're vulnerable to me. I don't fucking care about anything anymore, and it's the most beautiful thing ever. Because what rises out of that is just love. Like let me give you an example, okay? I've talked about body dysmorphia. I've talked about the issues I had of being a really skinny dude, you know, battling that, like going by mirrors and looking at myself and judging. I was sitting in the sun so much this weekend, getting absolutely kissed by a star, our big, beautiful star that allows this space-time continuum dream to work. That I have a literal, like, I don't know if you can see it. I have like a literal, look at the line. See the line? I got a tan line where my roll is. I'm trying to sit up straighter more when I sit, but my knee got a little sore sitting too much. But I hunch a bit, right? And I have a little bit of a roll in my tummy. So it kind of folded. Now I got a tan line there. And then it got a pimple in the line. And I was like, oh, in the past, I would have just like the thoughts that would have tormented me in the past, I just watch them. They're just so fucking funny. It's so funny when you know you're not them and they get farther and farther away. It's like watching them on a movie screen over there. And it's just like, why the fuck would I care about that? In the past, I cared about that so much. I would have been like, you're skinny fat. You should have abs. You're a pro hockey player. You know, why do you have ew, that's gross. You got a pimple in the crack where you got a tan line now. Oh, everybody's going to notice that that's where your stomach folds. It's like, Oh, God. It's so funny. It's so funny. West Gutlines. Who gives? Exactly. Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Sorry, internet reset says Tommy missed a bit, but happy birthday. Carry on. Namaste, brother. No worries. Yeah, but that and I mean, frick, I've eaten Indian food one day and vegan sushi back to back. And no guilt shaming in my mind. I didn't overeat either time. No binging. Just celebration of being, just being, not even celebrating, just being, just being. Not beating myself up that the meat monkey spacesuit then feels a little more cloudy in the mind. It's okay because I rest behind that. So like what I'm trying to say is, you know, the love that's pouring out is only raising me higher, pushing me past conditioning, improving the data collection, just pushing everything we talk about. It's just raising me up. I don't care about my body, which only allows my body, in my opinion, to work better and feel better. I don't care about what's going in it as much. If I want to eat watermelon, I'll eat watermelon. If I don't, I don't. I don't step on a scale. I don't measure my workouts. I just do. I just be. And it's so freeing. It's so freeing. So thank you for all being a huge part of that. And again, Shari, you say it mirrors to me. Well, there's my acceptance of that in duality and oneness, whatever. And then I'm going to mirror it back to you all again, right? The love and lighthouse just mirroring itself back to each other, infinity. It's like, I remember in my grandmother's house, there was a mirror on one. So there's a mirror straight ahead of the sink. And there's a mirror on either side. And you could look, right? And when you look, you see into infinity with those mirror reflections going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's what we're doing in infinity. We're all around a fireplace in consciousness with mirrors all around, just reflecting to each other eternally. Erica with a share. Cheese hits. Namaste, cheese hits. He's loving it. He's throwing the likes in here. Amen, brother. Appreciate you. I love that, brother. So Erica says, my cousin calls her Mike because I'm a goof and she's my Sully, because when we went to see Mike and Sully at Disney World for a children's wish when we were young, and when you said you were called Mike Wazowski, I wanted to mention that because you had a fellow Mike with you. So own what they called you. Amen. Amen, Erica. My cousins call me her Mike because I'm a goof and she's my Sully. Nice. That is very cute. Yeah, absolutely. Let's own our freaking meat monkey spacesuits that we chose to come here in and dance in. Absolutely. Why the frick not? Oh, and that quote just keeps ringing in my head. Dance like the monk in the mountains who knows who's not who he thinks he is. Dance with love, with compassion, with beauty, with carefree, whatever. For what else is there to do? Ah. So nice. We got Destin in here. Namaste, brother. Namaste, Destin. He says, fatty, haha, just teasing. It's your birthday? No, brother. It's well, yeah, you better be just teasing. We don't tease about being fatty in here. I know you're teasing me. You're just messing around. It's not my birthday, bro. That's April 20th. It's Corey Katina's birthday. He's down in Australia and he's in our first beta testing group. But brother, hope you're doing well. But yeah. All I can say is Shari Soulflow. I know you're going through the data collection. Erica's been going through the data collection heavy. Brendan Zen's back in the house doing the meditations. All I can say is that this stuff, what we talk about, man, just freaking truth, man. Anyway, that's my slice of it. That's what I'm viewing. That's what I'm living. That everything we talk about, I feel I'm living it. Like I feel like I can firsthand verify from my unique perspective that all this stuff seems bang on. And oh, Tommy Hill was a day after my birthday. Look at that, brother. But like, people, one of the guys this weekend, well, that was the first time I was around anybody who did 5-MeO DMT. So for anybody who doesn't know, bufo is the venom off the back of a Sonoran desert toad, and it's their venom, and you smoke it, and it's the most powerful short-term psychedelic. But 5-MeO DMT is a synthetic, like, copy version. Anyway, I saw these two guys hit these on a beach, and it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. The one guy, not really spiritual at all, definitely atheist, agnostic, right? Came up Catholic, but he's just like, after it, he's just like, holy Jesus, what just happened? He's like, I just said Jesus. And he was just like, it was like, okay. And then the other guy was more open to spirit, like more spiritual. And he's never read any books. He's not a reader. He's always done like video games and stuff. So he has no context of like spiritual traditions and stuff. He just has his own sense of like a higher power. Like the second, I think he said, first thing he said was about how he was always making himself alone. But I think the second thing he said, he just looked at, and we filmed it because they wanted to see themselves go through it. He looked at the camera and he just went, we're all everything. Literally, he's like, we're all everything. After being blasted off, eyes rolled back in the head, out cold, gone in the love and light, came back to his body and was just like, we're all everything. We're all everything. It was freaking amazing. Oh gosh. It was like, I'm telling you, fellow waves, it was beautiful. Cheese Hits is loving it. Erica, ooh, me too. It's beautiful. Love the growth in like literally a week. Haha. Yep. You're just going around the spiral, Erica, lovely. You're just deepening every time. And it doesn't mean it's not going to be scary going through it the next time, right, Erica? Doesn't mean that, but you just keep on plugging. They just keep on walking forward, one step at a time. Shari said, I'm so ready to let go of the shame spirals. I realize it's in the sharing it. Lots coming up lately. Beautiful. Beautiful, Shari. It is all in the sharing, because the more you share, and every time you never get judged, you only get met with love and light. Like, what? Just starts to chip away at that armor. You're an inspiration, says Shari to Erica. You as well. Proud of you, Erica. Fucking A. Fucking A, Erica. Fuck yeah. Wes, we are all everything. You're damn straight we are, Wes. Damn straight, brother. Good evening, Jaden. Namaste, Jaden. Welcome in, brother. How we doing? Namaste. We're one. How are you doing? Whoa, we got Carolyn Shantz out here. Carolyn's here, everybody. She's on Instagram. Namaste. We are one. Carolyn. She says, Gabriel, pop it in for a moment. Namaste. Welcome in. I hope you're still here to hear that. Carolyn had a beautiful share. She felt my dad's energy just sitting on her own on Saturday. And she thought that I had an experience with my dad this weekend, but it wasn't me. It was my mom. So she felt something going on in the Gabriel family with my dad, and he was here. She kind of had it the night before he came in from my mom with her experience. So it was a very beautiful share. It was very beautiful. Thank you so much, Carolyn. You are tapped the fuck in, girl. And she loves talking about this vision quest she did, and it musta. I mean, I don't, it's not as musta. I know how much it impacted her with how much she's sharing and how much she's talking about it and her gifts coming through. Wow. Must be quite phenomenal. Carolyn says, Shari witnessed me feeling it on Saturday as well and walked me through it. Wow. Shari was there for that. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Wow. Angela, namaste. Angela, we are one. Not Angela Ankylosaurus. She's Angela the Triceratops. Angela, I started calling you Sarah from Land Before Time. Haha. Do you watch Land Before Time, Angela? I hope you're doing well, girl. Fellow soul sister. Huss C. Namaste. Is that Cassidy? Cassidy, is that you? I think we might have Cassidy out here, everybody. Cassidy's in the Instagram stream. Oh my goodness, Cassidy. I didn't get a chance to answer your message. It was so deep. It was so vulnerable. I just wanted to give it presence. And now you're here, though. And I just want to say, like, you are coming in 2 feet, not even 2, head first, guns ablazing in our community. I mean, thank you so much. The vulnerability, obviously, resting in needing community, talk about needing community at the right time, finding it. What's for us can't miss us. You got a whole freaking couple hundred people holding space for you now, a core group that messages you. It's amazing. Love you too, Carolyn. Love you too, soul sister. But Carolyn and Cassidy, you guys are so tapped in. We got to get you over to the Kick stream. I know you're just tuning in for a little bit, Carolyn, but Carolyn and Cassidy would love to have you on the Kick stream where you're able to type much more and you can really be involved more. You see a better camera angle and everything. So would love to have you over there. I can probably quickly get the link for Cassidy. I think Carolyn might have already had it. Kick link. Copy link. Let's see if this works onto Instagram's chat. I don't know if it will. Cassidy, if you copy and paste that and put it in your computer or your browser, you can make a free account very easily on Kick and join us over there. Let us know. Love it, of course. Oh, Shari. Oh, namaste. Nama fucking stay. How funny is that, Christina, with her freaking alarm and Lorianne with her phone ringer or something? That's hilarious. Nama fucking stay. Oh, it's good. Shari says, hey, Gabe, when you had your awakening, did you have a community to share with? I really didn't. For whatever reason, I went through that pretty much alone. I mean, I had the experience at Michael Singer's temple. That helped a lot. I did join a men's group. I joined a men's group for I actually forgot about that. I joined a men's group for like a couple months, and I had a couple calls on there where I was just like so bipolar depressed. I was just sucking the life out of the calls, and they held space for me. See, these are the things that'll be in book 2. And then other times I'd come on buzzing with high energy and thinking I had it all figured out again. So yes, I that's the tendency of the mind, right? I was in a men's group called by Thomas, the guy that I met through Aaron I met Aaron through Thomas. I met Thomas through Ryan. So I had a little bit of a men's group community. I had my brother. I talked to my mom, even though she didn't get it, talked her head off. Ryan then came in. So I had a lot of little things like that, Shari. Tommy, hi, Angela. Glad to see you're in here. Hope you're doing well. So proud of Cass. Corey, I'm old enough. I can remember the original coming out. Oh, what was the original? What was that? Oh, I can't remember what we were talking about there. Gotten lost in the flow. And she has been so open to feedback. Cassidy, you rock. So glad you had something, and I bet your mom listened too. Yes. She listened, but she had no idea. Sorry. And then she had to realize now through her beginnings of awakening that she felt sad now that she wasn't able to be there for me the way I'm there for her. But I'm like, Mom, are you fucking kidding me? You've been here my whole life. Thank goodness I can be holding space for you now, Like, don't worry about that. Oh, Land Before Time. That's what it was. Thank you, Corey Katina. I appreciate you and Ank. Thank you so much. He says, I'm old enough I can remember the original coming out. Wow. When did Land Before Time original release date? 88. Damn, Corey Katina. It came out 5 years before I was born. I didn't know that. Okay, wow. That's awesome, dude. Erica says, I realized how many groups I was like that in when I was younger, and not knowing what I know now was understandable for why I was like that. Love being the observer and all this. Yeah, you kind of forget things. Your mind tries to say like you do it all on your own. Erica says, I have all the VHSs still. Haha, no way. Land Before Time VHS. Wow, that's nostalgia right there. Lorianne, I feel old now. LOL. Lorianne, your Meat Monkey spacesuit's old-ish. Not. We're timeless. We're timeless. With the way medicine's going, Shari, you're like 1/3 of the way done of your life. So you got time. Okay, Cassidy's going to download Kick and get on here. I love it. Let's go. I think Jaden had a share here. Jaden, very off topic right now, but currently sitting by my window watching a large spider making its web outside. They're really fascinating to watch do their thing. Such precise creatures. Very off topic, but just had to share that. Bro, I love that share. I was doing my warm up at the Y the other day, and there was a big spider, like yay big, in a web, wrapping up a moth and taking it to the top, probably to eat it. And I was just like, they used to freak me out. I wouldn't say I had arachnophobia, but it's everything points back to remembrance. Everything points back to remembrance. I used to be scared of spiders, not arachnophobia, but scared of them just because I was supposed to be scared of them because other people reacted that way. And then I remember I was just like, why am I scared of these things? They're fucking so fascinating. Amen, Jaden. The way they're so like strong for their size, watching the web come out, watching how it puts its little tiny foot, and I'm sure it has all those grippers like Spider-Man does, right? Those little things that help grip everything. Just putting every little point right on the freaking web every time. You know, like obviously to us, most of us don't have a problem putting our foot in front of the other, right? That's normal to us. But watching it looks like it's just walking on tightropes, but its foot lands perfectly every time. And it seemingly doesn't even look that it's looking to put its foot there. It's unbelievable, Jaden. I love that share, dude. Nature is crazy. I used to love that account called Nature is Metal, where you just see the craziest things, like things eating each other and stuff. It is just everything points back to remembrance, fellow waves. Everything. Every single thing you look at, think, feel, touch, taste, smell, it's all remembrance because it's all you. Holy shit. Spiders are waking up. Shari's feeling older, Lorianne. Erica says, love that. A blue heron the other day reminded me of patience and balance and grounded footing. And sometimes you make the adjustments before diving in. He was hunting. Haha. Oh, yeah. Those blue herons, we see them all the time out back. They're so majestic. And you can always tell when they're flying because they look so different than other birds. And they're so like reclusive and they don't want to be watched much. Tommy O says, that is a great share, Jaden. See, this is what gets everybody going, Jaden. There's never a bad share off topic. This is a great share, Jaden, says Tommy. My ex always got me to kill them, and I always picked them up and brought them outside. Why kill it? Because Hollywood scared people to think they were bad. Amen, brother. Well, brother, you're just opening the door for me now. How can I not? And I'll be vulnerable with it. I'll be vulnerable with it too. Jaden, look what you're doing right now. Oh, Shari's got a little celebration while I'm okay. Shari, get that celebration ready to share, and I'll share mine before you come in. I mean, Tommy, what you just said about that spider, why kill it? Because Hollywood was scared people to think spiders are bad. What about dogs? Why do Chinese people eat dogs in China? Why do we not? Because the movie said they're great. Because they're our companions, because they're cute, because we've bred them, because they're our friends in the wild. Why do we eat pigs? They're smarter than freaking dogs. Why do we eat cows? They're so sensitive. Why do we do it? Why? It's all these conditionings. And let me tell you, being a 3-year vegan doesn't mean I still don't have the meat monkey spacesuit urges to eat meat and dairy. Well, actually, I don't really have as much to eat the meat. It's more the dairy, right? Last night, I heard Cinnabon at Pizza Hut talking to me. I drove by Pizza Hut. They have a Cinnabon sign in the window. It was talking to me. Did I go in there and just look at it? Yeah, I did. 3-year vegan. I went in there and looked at those things. And it's not like I couldn't eat it, but I just know that is something that it just doesn't add up for me anymore. So, but why? Well, Corey Katina, that they taste so good. Well, yeah, well, that's valuing your taste buds over another being's life. You're valuing your taste buds, fleeting taste buds taste, for another being who doesn't want to die's life. Just let that sink in. What if it was your life on the line? Right? Okay, Shari share. Shari Soulflow, listening, I swept and mopped my business at the same time. I haven't done that in a year with my pain, so feeling better. Wow. That is a little celebration share win. Let's go. Let's go, Shari. Listening and I swept and mopped my business at the same time. I haven't done that in a year with my pain, so feeling better. Woo! Let's go. I just burped and wooed at the same time. Let's go, Shari. Woo! Frickin' A, girl. What a share. That is great to hear. See? What do we celebrate? Less suffering, less pain for our cherished members of our community? What about our cherished members of this earth? Other beings that don't want to die. Shari Soulflow, so much hope for healing. This community has helped me so much. That's so beautiful, Shari Soulflow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wes, every time you see a blue heron in flight, you're always like, what is that? I know. I think you're agreeing with me, or are you chirping me that I don't say? I think you're saying the same thing, that it's like, what? Yeah, like, what is that? They just have a weird shape to me. That's what I'm talking about, but I can't tell if you're joking or not. I think you're on the same page as me. Lori Ann's loving the vibe. What do we got here? Shari, I understand how food talks. It sure does, but it's not the food. It's the illusory person we think we are. It's the meat monkey spacesuit talking, not the food. The food is just food. It's the meat monkey's attachment to it. Great job, Shari. So happy for you. Thank you. It's the small changes. It sure is. Baby steps. Tommy O, these conversations is exactly what Cass needs, right? I agree. Shari Soulful, thanks, Tommy, Lorianne, and Light and Erica. Yeah, see, look at you guys just vibing together. Wes, it's so big and same page, kind of like when you see an eagle. I agree, Wes. Okay, we're on the same page. I love it. Yeah, I couldn't, man. There was a juvenile bald eagle out back this winter pulled a fish onto the ice, a cod. It was so big. Crazy. What do we got out here? Carolyn's vibing out here. My kids are old enough. They watch Land Before Time on VHS as well. Now that's old, LOL. Oh, yeah. That's old. I think I watched it on VHS too. Jaden, I didn't have any expectations for that to start a whole wave of shares. Just felt the need to share it, even though I thought it was off topic. Great to hear other share stories. Did not expect anything of it. That's how it works, brother. You feel the call in the heart? Put it out there, baby. Put it out there. What's the worst that can happen? Cheese Hit says the elephants who have remembrance and hold on to grudges on specific people are dope. Yeah, I don't want to eat an elephant. I don't want to eat those remembering machines. They are freaking cool, though. Yeah, you do not want to get on the bad side of a rogue elephant. My goodness. Zane B, who gonna fight next? Namaste, brother. We are one. What do you mean, who gonna fight next? What do you mean? What are you talking about, Zane B? Trying to figure out what you mean. Sorry, Soulflow to Jaden. All shares are valid here. Amen. Did you check Facebook? Aha! Erica Lovely dialed in. Erica Lovely, let me check. I actually think I did check once before, Erica, but so that's not bad by me. Nope, still just the same 2 comments from Michael Blomfield Platten. I think I answered him pretty quickly, so hopefully he heard that. But thank you so much, Erica Lovely. Lorianne, I woke up one night with a spider right between my eyes. What? How'd you even notice at that time? And wasn't that always a thing people would talk about? You eat like 8 to 10 spiders in your sleep in your lifetime just by the odds. That always freaked me out. He said, "Who's going to fight next in hockey?" It's a confusing context question there, Zane B. Who's going to fight next in hockey? Well, there's no more hockey until September, brother. Camps don't open until then, so I have no idea who's going to be the first fight in the preseason. No idea, brother. Lorianne, it was one of those daddy long legs, terrifying. Are they terrifying? They're terrifying, Lorianne? I remember when I had my conditioning that they were terrifying. But do you think they are terrifying? What am I least wanting to, like, when it comes to those things? What am I least wanting to touch? I used to think if you put a tarantula on me, I'd lose it. What was that movie that they put the tarantula on the kid's head? And it's that movie that they did that all the time. It freaked me out. I think I could put a big tarantula on my hand now, a big furry one. One of those like striped red, orange, and white ones. What would I not want to touch though? I still think it would be a little tough to go like to walk into an Amazon river in the jungle of the Amazon where they have the because the piranhas don't bother you unless you're bleeding, I guess. But like one of those fish that goes up your horn. You guys ever heard about this? The fish that literally can go up your frickin' penis hole and like shoot spines out backwards so it can't come out that way. Ever heard of that? Oh my God, Erica, the penis fish. Yes, blah. Yeah, that is like, that one gets me. So that one gets me. I'll admit. Kind of freaks me out. We got Jaden says, Zach McEwen and Florian Jacki. I'm from the future. Zach McEwen, Florian Jacki, Montreal versus Toronto preseason. Book it, Jaden. Put some money. What are the odds on that? Speaking of elephants, says Tommy O, we were chatting with these two girls at the antique market, and one of them picked up a globe and the other one picked up an elephant and told each other that they liked them as they were standing there. I collect maps. Tammy collects elephants. Whoa. Speaking of elephants, we're chatting with these two girls at the antique market. One picked up a globe and the other picked up an elephant and told each other that they liked them as they were standing there. And told each other that they liked them as standing there. I collect maps. Tammy collects elephants. Tommy, you collect maps and Tammy collects elephants. And one of them was holding a globe and the other one picked up an elephant right in front of you guys. Synchronicity. Tommy, what kind of maps do you have? And could you give us your top 3 favorite maps? I used to love just drawing maps for no damn good reason. I think Erica Lovely shared that she liked that too. But what's your favorite 3 maps, Tommy? Sherzy, you can stick your head up my ass and fight for air. No thanks, Sherzy. Sorry, I got creeped out by how spiders move with their 8 legs, but some of their faces are cute. Oh, yeah. See, then the conditioning changes when we see those little cartoons of Lucas the spider and he talks in a sweet voice and he's like, don't kill me. And he's so adorable. That's how it goes the other way. It conditions the meat monkey space it the other way to not be scared. Lorianne says, it was when I woke up from sleep with it staring at me. Daddy, you can't even see Daddy Longleg's eyes. You don't know it was staring at you. That's funny. Erica, I had the cutest interaction with the jumping spider at my parents a few weeks ago. There used to be a spider there when I would sit with my dog on the docks and it would make its web. I like to think it was that one because it was much bigger. Yeah, usually jumping spiders are small. So you had a big jumping spider? Sherzy's going, oh, hell no, with the penis fish. I've never seen Sherzy share an emoji like that. So that got Sherzy going big time there. Yep, says Tommy, swims up your urethra. Bucket list for me. Bucket list. Bucket list for Tommy to go to the Amazon and get the penis fish up his horn. BB Crane, did you enjoy your time with the Leafs organization? The ego sure did. It was very intoxicating, but overall, it was traumatizing, to be completely honest. So Like my whole journey through the game and life so far. Some really high highs with the Leafs organization, even more low lows. But that's all in the past now. Oh, dear God, no, says Lorianne. Hornfish. Oh, God. That is a freaky one. Yeah. Connor, why stick to pools, not lakes? I agree with you, Sharzy. That's a river in the Amazon. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. My friend the other day out in BC, listen to this, Lorianne, out in Grizzly country, he's from out east, so he's just not even thinking, was out on a trail, took some mushrooms, filmed some content, did a really heavy hike up into middle nowhere. But on the signs, he went back down and there was signs saying that day there were multiple grizzlies on the trail and for people to watch out. So it's just like, holy shit. I don't think I'm going out into grizzly country. I went to Banff, but I stayed to the roads. I, didn't go anything far. But if I'm going to grizzly country, I'm taking a gun. No, I'm taking a gun, not just bear spray. Nope, I'm taking a gun. Cassidy's here. Namaste, girl. She said, did it work? Can you see my stuff now? We sure can. Cassidy's in the house. Let's go. Cass, what a freaking share you had. Like, we're going to have you on. I know the other night we said we were going to have more people on. I think Wes said he would come on. I think Tommy might come on a different time because sharing this thing, we're still figuring that out. But yeah, we got to get Cassidy on. I think that'd be a great way to hold space for her. Shari says, I collect elephants. I knew I loved Tammy. Sorry, yeah, Shari collects elephants, so she knew she loves Tammy. Okay, let's go. No, she shared that I drew them, LOL. Oh, that you drew maps. Gotcha. Tommy, what's your oldest map? Says Wes. Tommy says, I remember being 12 years old and walking into the bookstore and randomly buying a map of Indianapolis or something. Indianapolis. What the hell? I thought it was going to be like Atlantis or something. Yeah, I just randomly walked into a store and I'm 12, bought a map of Indianapolis. It was freaking sweet. Sounds like something somebody from Ohio said. See you, Cassidy. Hello, there she is. Yes, hi. Welcome, Cass. Look at this. Look at this. Did you look at us? We're just vibing. Who's out there on YouTube? Shout us out on YouTube. Anybody? Oh God, life is just so bursting with, like, there's just so many freaking cool things to talk about. Boredom is just not a thing. It can never be a thing, boredom. There's so many cool things out here. I can't believe I was ever bored. It's just the mind, it's just more data collection when you're bored, realizing and thinking about why am I bored? Why am I bored? It's just another thing to think about, people. It's just another thing to figure out. Another prompt back of remembrance. I just saw this video because it's just... Oh, it's just so cool. It's so cool. Life is so cool. Wes, I got a FUE 100 old oil and gas station map from the 40s to the 80s. Whoa. FUE 100 old oil. FUE 100 old oil. 100 old oil. Images. Oh, okay. Look at that. Is that like in your man cave or your basement or something? Your garage? It's pretty cool. Cassidy. This is different, Cassidy. You're not asking for me to message him or get after him again. You're just sharing that the rumor he's going back to the Phantom. So not to start the Strom stuff. No, that's totally fine, Cassidy. Totally fine with you talking about him in this way. That's fine with me. We know how much you love him. But wow, he might be going back to the Phantoms. He's going to the rival. That must be tough after he's won the championship. Tommy said, I sold most of my maps and virtually all of my collections are my family fought over my father's stuff. I sold most of mine and virtually all my collections after my family fought over my father's stuff. I didn't want my kids to do the same, so I sold almost all of it. I still have some maps and always look for them at antiques, but mostly collect local now. I have had over 1,000 hockey pucks, a huge Gretzky collection, and I'm starting to collect again. Tammy and I love it. Damn, dude. That sucks that the family fought over stuff so much and that made you want to, not do that, but that's interesting. I find this very fascinating. Corey Cooper's in the house on Instagram. Namaste, Corey Cooper. Welcome in. We are one girl. Alex R. Buck, part of the Upper Canada Films with Lou Prokop. Namaste. We are one. Gratz. Freaking toughest guy to take a punch of pro hockey ever. What's going on, brother? Tommy O, oldest map, probably 1950s. He prefers urban maps. Oh, that's not what I expected. Okay. Tommy prefers urban maps. I'm a pirate map, treasure map, Lost World map, Lord of the Rings map. Lord of the Rings maps are fucking Jimmy Neutron blueprints. I like those. I like blueprint specs. I like architecture designs. I like that kind of shit. So we look at us with our different little variations. Jaden, do you know if Diamond Hands is under contract in the Coast or is he looking for a new squad? I love watching him letting the fist fly. I know you talked to him a bit in the past, so I'm not sure if you had any insight in the situation. I haven't talked to him in a while, brother, and I'll be respectful of that conversation and not share it. But I'm always an open book for him to reach out. Definitely wanted to have him on the podcast, but maybe that's, I don't know. I don't know where it stands, but I do not have any information on Diamond Hands at the moment. I saw he got retained, said Jane. So does retain mean he re-signed with his team from last year? Daniel Amesbury. Have to let us know, Sharzy. Yeah, the gas station maps are cool too. Anything nostalgic. Gas station maps. Okay, interesting. Wes, yes, in my basement band cave. Nice, dude. Nice. Jaden, cool. Thanks. No worries, brother. Cassidy, I would love to have a hockey puck. I bet you I know who you'd like to sign it, Cassidy. Put a lot of money on that one. Old school classroom maps are big. You like old school classroom maps? Classroom map. That gets you going, eh? Wow, it's so interesting how we like different things. Tommy O, drew my own homes regularly from the age of 10. I was thinking of doing one for Tammy and I. Yeah, I always liked art. I like perspective drawings. You know what? Did you guys ever do those in art class where you do the 2 points on the end of the photo and then you line up all the lines so they everything is perfectly like realistic and stuff? I think that was so much fun. Me and my buddy Mark Pro, my best friend in elementary school, loved that shit. Mr. Brown, he was the man. Definitely was on roids, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown was shaving those arms. He was taking roids and he was dieseled. I don't think he blinked. Like just buzzing. And I'm pretty sure we all knew he was having an affair with another teacher in the school. They were just too flirty. They're too flirty, people. Guitar made of hockey sticks too, the owner makes. Oh, what do we got here? Erica said, Tommy, there's a place here in the city called Nostalgia, a cafe, and has some maps on their wall of Toronto back in the day. Great menu too, haha. Guitar made of hockey sticks too, the owner makes. Nice. Nostalgia sounds like Tommy O's place. Tommy O said, I did have a Hershey Bears puck from way back, but sold it. It probably had two old Bears pucks. Man, this guy's a collector and a half. You got so many interests, Tommy. Shari Soflo, my favorite art piece I did in school was a house with all pencil lines. Yeah, I like pencil stuff. Tommy, Erica, that's our next coffee. Nice. Okay, so Amesbury got a qualifying offer. Cassidy, do you still have some? I'd buy one off you. I don't have many pucks, Cassidy, but I do not do memorabilia type stuff. It's not worth the time to do it one by one to everybody. Maybe in the future at a book signing, gonna have that in Toronto. Just to do one, I'd have to do all, and it's just not my highest excitement. Let's just say that. Jaden, his story would be very cool to hear on the pod for sure. Hopefully in the future it can come to fruition. Well, Jaden, and I do know this, he didn't want to come on my pod and tell his whole story. He wanted to talk about kind of our kind of how we've gotten to know each other and some stuff, because he has a whole plan to write a book and do his post career with stuff. So I know he's tapping into that. So it's kind of like another guy that I'm gonna have on my pod. He doesn't want to say too much because he wants to do his own thing. Erica says, Wes says, I'm big on the old oil gas maps. I don't do the old school maps, but they're big at the antiques shows. Oh, no, not me, Tommy. Sorry, you're going to bite off Tommy. Gotcha. Tommy says, yeah, nothing left. How about I take one of my Devil's pucks, drive to Curtis Gabriel so he can sign it, and I'll mail it out to you. Holy shit, Tommy, dude. We got to find a way Tommy never goes back to work because this guy's just fucking pouring love and light everywhere. I mean, if he's willing to do it, I'd be up for it. Well, I'm coming down to the city more, and that's actually something I was going to talk about. I know I spoke about it the other night a little bit, so you guys know that didn't get my lease renewed here, and what's for me can't miss me. It definitely hurt the Meat Monkey spacesuit that they wanted me to leave, for sure. But what's for me can't miss me, and I found a place here in Owen Sound, but the thing is, guy across the hall's wife is in the place right now. It's great. It's like walking distance from my mom's house. It's even closer, but it's like it'll be with utilities, Wi-Fi. It'll be like 1,300. This place is 800, so 500 more. But it's my own place, which is nice. But if I wanted to go in there, I'd have to get all of this out by the time I leave for Scotland next week. And then when I get back, I'd go right in and have to set it up without my mom. So that's option one. Be there a year. But then the other option is if I just stay in here all the way till September, the end of September, they'll let me stay when my book launches. And then I'm thinking I could probably pack most of this up in my one car. And I'm thinking maybe I move to Toronto. I found some absolutely tiny, dinky studios for $1,167, $1,200, around that range for like an old studio building, slightly east end of Toronto, just slightly east of downtown, near Church and Wesley. And it would be literally like, I don't need a kitchen, right? So it's literally a room with some cabinets, a sink, a little dinky stove or whatever. I don't care about that. It's a studio. And it's just an open room with some natural light. One of them has a greenery outside. One of them's just on a brick wall. But I could just set up this studio in that little apartment because I'm not that loud. It's fine in my own apartment. I'm not going to be that loud. And then it would basically be like this, but an apartment in Toronto. And I just put a mattress down, like a little single cot foam. Maybe I've always wanted to start sleeping on the floor on just a foam mat. So maybe I'll start doing that. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be the play. It would be much more fun in the summer to be down there than the winter. I think the winter would be kind of interesting. But as long as I get a parking spot, might be the play. So if that's the case, I'll be down that way more often. I could sign something for Tommy, no problem. Got to meet the guy anyway. Wes, look at an hour outside of the downtown. I could look into that. Yep, that could be a possibility. But the point of doing it, Wes, it would be cheaper, but the point of doing it would be to be in the heart of things, to use the subway and the streetcars everywhere, I think I'd get a selfie stick and just film everything everywhere I go and stuff like that. So I want to kind of be in it. Is it 100% write-off? That's the thing. I'm learning all these things. That's a great point, Tommy. If it's my place of business, then it could be a write-off potentially, right? I'm doing my business out of it. Unique, right? Unique business. Jaden, in a video you had up, I believe you mentioned Kyle Clifford or Jake Muzzy you'd love to have on the pod. I think they both would be terrific to get them on. Oh, they would. I mean, to be completely honest, Muzz would be amazing. Cliffy's more of a quieter guy. I don't think actually Cliffy would come on. Maybe Muzz would to promote his thing, but man, is he a freaking hilarious dude. We'd have some fun talking about that one. I think I remembered the song I was going to share that he always played in the gym. I think I found it the other day. Cassidy says, back to what you said, to have a hockey puck and have anyone sign it. Of course, I would have Matt sign it, but beggars can't be choosy. Hey, if he's in Lehigh, that's not far from you. Maybe you could get up there. But Cassidy, like, I can't get over your message. Like, every time your name comes up, I'm just thinking about that message you put in. Like, I feel like you've told us so vulnerably, blown past like the normal things. Cassidy, can you tell us, like, what's your family situation? Do you live with your parents? What's the deal there, fellow soul? You, like, that share was I don't want to just say it on here to everybody who's not in our community. What you shared was very vulnerable. But just like say straight up, like, what's your family situation? What's your support system look like, Cassidy? Dr. Sleep, namaste. We are one on Instagram. He says, what's up, playa boy? Just playing in the love and light in the sandbox. You know how it is. Namaste, Dr. Sleep. I think you were on here recently, right? How are you? And then we got Wadada. Namaste, Wadada. We are one. Hey, KG, just wanted to say your 22 games for the Devils were one of the only bright spots of that season. Appreciate you being such a gamer. Oh, brother. The love and light come on my way, people. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate you. I see you. I feel that. And if you think that was being a gamer, dude, what, I have 5 fights in 22 games? If I had it my way, I had 22 fights. Can't get guys to fight in the NHL. You literally have to like beg them and do something. Which is the way it should be. Back then, I didn't think. Obviously, that's me going back to my old mind. Erica, you might be in an area where the love and light is needed. Lots of data collecting living down in those pockets. Amen, Erica. Amen. Might be why it's calling me in, right? What's for us can't miss us. Maybe that's where I'm meant to be. I kind of feel like it's meant to be, but it would, it does suck leaving my mama up here, on her journey. But it's not like I'm far, but just seeing her in passing has been so nice. But I have been home. I have been home 2 years. So, man, that's fucking crazy. I've been home for 2 years. I've been retired for coming up on 4 years and home for 2. Wow. Over 2 now. 2 and a bit. Yeah. Wow. Crazy. Jaden, do you still have any of Muzzin's contact info from playing with him, or did it get difficult to be connected with him? That's a good question. I think I do. 1 second here, TikTok. Muzz. Yeah, if he hasn't changed his number, I got it, so should be able to. Welcome back, Dr. Sleep. Okay, Cassidy says, I don't have any contact with my birth mother and birth father since I was 5 years old. Oh my goodness. My mother and father decided to choose drugs over me, and I was adopted by my maybe uncle and aunt, by my aunt and uncle, and have been with them since. But other than that, who I call my mom and dad now, I have other fam members and a boyfriend. That's about it. Wow. Okay. Cassidy. Namaste, fellow wave. Thank you so much for the beautiful share. Cassidy, I'm so happy you're in our community. Oh, like, when the love and light flowed through me to want to do these like things, and I've always said from the beginning, I want, we have Tucker Harlan that comes in once in a while. He hasn't been here in a while. He's in 8th grade now, going into 8th grade in Kentucky. He used to watch me play in Iowa when he was like 4. So we've had him. We've had Cade, who might be watching on YouTube, who's 14. We've got you, 18. Tommy Yo, Shari, Lorianne. We got all ages. And I just think we need to get somebody in here in like the 70, 80, 90 age bracket. It's what it's all about. This is what true community is. Like, we can truly be, we already are a true, like, tribal online community, like back in the day. Like, this is our tribe in consciousness. It's so cool. Back then it's in person and you live with those 20 people forever, right? But here it's like we can be connected in consciousness in a tribe all over with the technology and what we know about quantum physics. And it's so beautiful. You're proving what this is all about, Cass. We hear you, Cass. Holy shit, Cassidy. Like, this is awesome. So awesome you're here. Wadada, namaste from Jersey, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Okay, what do we got on TikTok here? Hey, man, I love watching you in a Leafs jersey. I appreciate you, Davis. Man, the Love and Light's coming for the hockey tonight. Appreciate you, fellow waves. Sammy CT9, namaste. We are one. Are you still a free agent or retired? Retired, brother. Coming up on 4 years. Oh, we got some other kind of Love and Light, fellow waves. Soap Sauna, namaste. We are one. Soap Sauna says greatest YouTube clip is Vince Dunn dusting you in the locker room hallway. Hey, can't disagree. He took his shot and he got it. Thank you for the Love and Light. Love and Light's coming in all shapes and sizes tonight. Nolando05, namaste, Nolando05. We were one. He says, what was Matthews like? Honestly, wasn't around him much, but when he came in, Muzz was like, hey, boys, Poppy's here. The big boy's here. And I was like, oh, damn, here we go. But nope, super chill, super kind to me. Talked to him in the change stall the first day, just getting on our gitch, just super nice. And then one of the preseason games that I had a sore groin, I left the game a little early. He came and walked by me on the training table and just kind of chirped me a little bit and shot the shit with me. So it was really nice. He was really great, to be honest. Like, he's just a super nice, sweet guy. Card Ripper, namaste. We are one. Card Ripper Dan, tell us how much you love the Babcock Iron Engine. I'll hang up and listen. It's funny. I do love it because that's just going to make sure that they don't win. And that's the egos. When I play and dance with the ego, it don't like the Oilers. So I actually kind of love it. But from the Meat Monkey Love and Light kind of side of things, I don't think that's maybe the best either. Whatever. It's all just dancing in the game. You know how it is. He if he can't be accountable to his actions, how the hell is he going to hold other people accountable? I do love that he called Draisaitl McDavid out as much as the problem as anybody. That's awesome. Good for him. Justin Levine just sent you a short DM that wasn't done, so there's some spelling errors, but would love to chat. Well, Justin Levine, the place to come is our free WhatsApp community, brother. And I took the link out of my bios because we're kind of starting to, do things a little differently now. We're going to start restricting access a little bit because we gotta build this course. So we're kind of running with our group. If I send it to you in the DMs, though, I'm going to do it by a DM basis for people that I believe are a good fit kind of thing to add to our group. So that would be the place we're going to chat, my brother, because just going to run out of time if I chat everybody one-on-one in the DM. So I talk to you. I'll give you the option about the WhatsApp community, and you can come in there. We can chat in there, okay? He says, thank you. Opening up this forum to the public is awesome. Well, brother, I appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Very, very kind of you. Man, the Love and Light is just, I feel all of you. I feel it. Nolando, have you made any lifelong friendships from your time in the show? I guess no, but I know I could pick up the phone and talk to so many guys like it was just yesterday, but I guess no, because my life's gone in a different way and I don't go on like golfing trips with guys and do any of those kinds of things, because like this is my tribe. These are my people, the people that are living their life in this way with this mindset and remembering that's what I want to surround myself with. So you can't have it all, right? And the Love and Light is what tells us what to do. Jaden says, if you move down there, you'd have a front row view of the Leafs Cup parade. Don't mind me. I'm a delusional fan. It's our year eventually. Hey, brother, that would be some content. I'm a Leafs fan at the end of the day. I'd like it. Cassidy, yeah, that's basically some of what's going on here. There's a lot, but there's lots of detail that went on, and I could go on and on. Well, Cassidy, you're in the right place, okay? So maybe we have you on the stream. I mean, that's definitely a thing. We could get you on the stream, and we could hold space for you. We got to show up for our members who are going through it the most, right, fellow waves? Leafs Cup at 2067, says Shersey. Brendan Zen, namaste, brother. We are one. Brendan Zenkowski, appreciate you being patient there a couple of minutes, brother. How you doing? Lorianne says, hi, Brendan. That's Lorianne's nephew. Brendan's Lorianne's nephew, pretty much. Hi, Brendan. What's up, Brendan? Hello, brother. How's the data collection? How's the outpatient? How's work? How's the meditation? How we doing, brother? Let us know. Mr. Curtis, namaste, brother. We are one. He says, Mr. Curtis, hello, Mr. Fife. He says, Should have Mr. Bunting on here sometime. Greasy Rat. I would love to have Bunts on here. We could talk about how fucking competitive he is at everything and how we had such an interesting start to like getting to know each other, of me running him over in summer skates, him reverse hitting me and knocking me on my butt, him trying to cheat when we beat him in frickin' spike ball, the spike ball tournament, and won the whole damn thing. Your thoughts on the Leafs 26-27 team? I'm honestly not so high as everybody else. I think it looks good on paper, but if you really look into it, I don't think it's good. Bobrovsky was not very good. Obviously, Florida had problems. You sign a bunch of bottom sixers that are going to play hard and grit, but they don't get a lot of points. But are they going to do their role? Okay, where did they finish this year? Obviously, the East is the beast now. Standings. What was the standings from last year? NHL standing. Maple Leafs, bottom of their division in a stacked division. I don't think the Leafs make the playoffs. Sabres aren't going to be as good, but they'll be good. Things have just changed there. Lightning will be good. Canadiens will be really good. Bruins always find a way to be good. Oh, Senators are going to... Okay, Senators will probably be last in the division, honestly. So I think they're going to really suffer. Or maybe they're going to do sick without Brady Tkachuk. Who knows? Red Wings with the Florida... With the Tampa... With the Larkin situation. I think the Leafs are going to narrowly miss the playoffs next year. That's my prediction. Cassidy says, I think you need to come out for a hockey game. I'd love to go to a hockey game with you. Maybe you can explain the rules because I don't understand half of them. Oh, you mean come out to a physical game and watch? Well, that's very kind of you for the invite, Cassidy, but I don't think I'm going to be coming down to Pennsylvania to watch a hockey game. But we could watch a game together on stream sometime. That could be something, and we could all coach you up on some hockey. Brendan Zen had the last week off due to some really bad days, but back up and on the grind once again. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Fucking A, brother. Look at this guy. Had the last week off due to some really bad days. He just said, you know what, boss? Uncle, I need some data collection, brother. I need to back it off. I need some data collection. I need to grind in. And you did. And now he's back on the grind once again. Brother, that is fucking awesome. The resilience you have, brother. You're just building it up. You're building it up. Wow. Wow. It's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. Ada B, sending lots of love and cheering you on, says Erica Lovely. Wes, working in an exit song for tonight for you, hum. What? He's working in an exit song for tonight for you, hum. The way you said hum there is a guy that I'm going to have on the podcast soon, Jake Dotchin. He always was like, come on, hum now, babe. He'd always talk like that. That just reminded me of that. Corey Katina, Leafs address their biggest need of the last decade. They just squeak in. Okay, Corey Katina. Got a little thing going on there. I like it. Holtz 18. Curdy, namaste. We are one. Holtz 18. What's shaking, my boy? How's it hanging? The love and light is love and light. And let me tell you, brother. Let me tell you. I've been getting showered with love and light over here from the community. It's been so beautiful. I feel very, very blessed. Very well. Let's fix the language. I am bless itself. I am blessedness itself. So it's only making it vibrate harder, but not really, because it's the only thing it ever is and ever will be. Brendan, thank you, Erica. Always shared. So awesome. Thank you, Tommy. Attaboy. Fuck yeah, I love hearing all this, says Tommy. Thank you. Shari Soul Flow. Shari shouting out. Brendan. Cassidy, also to answer your question they asked me earlier from the guy, my surgery will be this Thursday. Wow. You're just diving right into us. Like, that's a quick so it's private healthcare down there. Your family and uncle must have some cash, because that's I mean, I know the surgeries ain't cheap down there. I hope there's insurance and all that good shit. Oh my goodness, Cassidy. Okay, Cassidy, surgery day. I'm sure you'll be letting us know and keeping us updated. Tommy, I comment that exact comment about 5 times online. Fuck yeah, I love hearing all this. That's how it is in the love and light community, eh, Tommy? Tommy, did I not fucking tell you, brother? Did I not tell you when we first connected? You're down in Florida, driving, doing your thing. I was like, dude, you got to get in this community. And you took your time, but brother, was I right or what? And it's not me being right, it's the lover light being right, love and light. I knew it, brother. I knew you'd fucking love this shit. It gets through to everybody. It gets through to everybody. Sending you healing vibes for Thursday, says Shari. Tommy, I meant that to Corey comment of the Leafs in decade. Oh, yeah. Well, that too. But I also love this shit, he says. Hey. It all works, brother. Cassidy, I'm very blessed that my parents' insurance are paying for almost all. Oh, see, Cassidy, let's focus on the gratitude. Are you in the gratitude streaks chat yet, Cassidy? Focus on the gratitude, girl. Focus on the gratitude. We have insurance covering it. Yes. Yes, we will take that. We will take that. Whoa, I am Joe G. Namaste, I am Joe G. Welcome in. He says, hey man, been dealing with some pelvic floor discomfort for a couple weeks. They say diaphragm breathing helps. How do you concentrate and focus on breathing in a quiet space? Any idea? Any idea? Thanks. Any ideal? You've been dealing with pelvic floor discomfort. Interesting. I know when I think of pelvic floor, I think of just like Kegels or like hernia surgery. Pelvic floor discomfort happens when the hammock-like muscles at the bottom of your pelvis are too tight or weak. This can cause bladder leaks, bowel issues, and ongoing pain. Treatment includes physical therapy, muscle relaxation, and daily stretching routines. Okay, and you're asking, they say diaphragm breathing helps it. How do you concentrate and focus on breathing in a quiet space? How to concentrate and focus on breathing in a quiet space? I don't really know how to answer that other than just to be like, you just focus on breathing. Could you be more specific of what you're looking for, brother? Diaphragm breathing is just really breathing through your belly, right? So instead of focusing when you're breathing, instead of just letting your breath rise and fall with your chest, letting it naturally sink into the belly and really filling up that belly full and then releasing from there. But what do you mean by how to concentrate and focus on breathing in a quiet space? I don't know what you mean there, brother. Could you clarify for me? Erica, I checked Facebook and we're good. You reminded me from earlier and I just remembered. Jaden's vibing. Tommy, yo, that's so good. You could be waiting a couple months here. Amen. You sure could, Tommy. Oh, it's all good, Jaden. Shari Soulful, there are massage therapists that specialize in it. Pelvic floor work. It's not for everyone. What do you mean? There's like specialists that work in the pelvic floor part or the Kegels part? That's a whole nother topic. For Facebook, Erica. I remembered. Macklin Celebrini on the cover of NHL 27 makes sense to me. Look at this, people. Constant complaining can trigger your brain to notice more negativity. We know it sure does. We just harness it the opposite way for positivity. Major life hack. Don't complain ever. Nobody likes a complainer. They drain the energy of everyone around them. It's exhausting spending time around someone who constantly complains about things outside their control. If it's within your control, go do something about it. If it's not, you're just wasting energy thinking about it. Complaining gives too much power to the thing. Take the power back. Amen. Sorry, pelvic floor internal massage. Yep, that's intense for sure. Cassidy, yeah, I was supposed to be around 21K, but I'm only having to pay 500 for the surgery, for ACL surgery. So I'm grateful for not have for that. I'm happy it happened, but I'm grateful they don't have to pay for it all, because if I did, I wouldn't be having it. Amen. Think about how many people out there in the US tear their knees, break their arms, whatever it is, and cannot afford it. In the States, at least we have the training. Training for what, Shari SoFlo? NHL cover curse incoming. Is there an NHL? I didn't know, but is there an NHL cover curse? Okay, the EA NHL cover curse is real. The cover curse is real. From back to 97, John Van Viesbroek. Panthers lose in round 1. No team has got out of round 2 after being on the cover. So maybe Macklin's like, you know what? We make it. We get to round 2 and we go out. I'll get this out. Well, Patrick Kane won the cup. So that's not a full curse. Patrick Kane wins the cup in NHL 10. So that's not full curse, but definitely something. Cameron, namaste, brother. We are one. When did you play in the league? I played in the NHL games between 2015 and 2021. It's 51 games in those 5 freaking years. Is the pelvic massager rubber tug? Chatterbait rubber tug. Training the pelvic floor with massage. Intense. Cassie, I just need to be better for hockey season, even though I'm not, still be there. Yeah, that's good. It's a long recovery, especially tearing it a second time, Cassidy. You're a cheerleader for a while there, fellow Wave. We're gonna support you in that. Also, a ton of players get hurt the following season. Oh, that's not good. That's not good, Shersey. Saying all the right words, Cass, says Tommy. Especially if Stromer resigns, then you'll be buzzing, eh, Cassidy? Shari says, also, when you can't pay for surgeries, many then go disability and government pays for that. They should pay for the surgery instead. Also, when you can't pay for surgeries, many then going disability and government pays for that. They should pay the surgery instead. I agree. I think that's probably cheaper overall. I am Joe G says, meaning how to block out all the outside noise and just focus on breathing. Like when you meditate, how do you just focus on that? Okay, now you're being more specific. Okay, I am Joe G. Well, that's the thing, brother. This is going to be interesting if this is going to be the thing that brings you into meditation. So this is the common misconception, I am Joe G. Meditation is not for quieting the mind. I said that in part of the interviews on the street, just because it's like common talk, whatever. But like when we're really talking about meditation is not about quieting the mind. It's about being okay with the mind being loud. So you asking me how to block out the mind to focus on pelvic floor breathing is a flawed question that can't be answered, because you're starting out on the journey. If I gave you the actual answer, you're not going to be able to do that, because the truth is the mind doesn't exist. But the only way to figure that out is to learn to sit with being okay with what comes up. So I am Joe G. The way you block it out is you don't. You be okay with it and keep refocusing your mind back on your breath. Does that help, brother? I know it's not easy because we want like an answer and we want like kind of a cheat code, but there just ain't one. It's just the absolute truth that you don't quiet the mind, you end up seeing through it. Like a great analogy is the idea is that one day your thoughts are as important to you or mean anything as far as they don't mean anything more than the lines on the road that you drive by every day. White line after white line. Do we ever count them, notice them, care what they do, care what they look like? Don't even notice them. That's what your thoughts are going to be like one day if you follow this path. Got it. Makes sense, brother. I get it. Okay. So how are you going to integrate this? I am Joe G. The idea would be, right? Sit down, focus on the breathing techniques for your pelvic floor. And every time the mind takes you sorry, every time you focus on a thought from the mind that goes through the mind and it pulls your attention from your breathing, to realize that and bring your attention back to your breathing over and over and over again. Meditation's not about quiet the mind. It's about getting distracted by the mind and then letting go of that distraction and being present with the breath. That's what it's all about. Beautiful question there. Beautiful question, brother. Namaste. We are one. Cassidy, I'll hop on one leg to get to my seats at games out of hockey as my therapy. Oh, so you meant watching the game, Cassidy. Sorry, that's my dum-dum. That's my dum-dum meat monkey spacesuit head. I see what you're saying. You'll hop to games to watch and watch your guy. I hope Ryan resigns there. Matt. I hope Matt resigns there. Sharzy, there's no fix for the greedy healthcare system. There is not. It's the sick care system. Tommy Yo says Tommy Douglas, who introduced universal healthcare to Canada, was voted best Canadian for a reason. Canadians know it sounds good in theory, but the problem is that the governments control it. Yeah, Tommy, I used to be so all against this like anti-government talk and stuff, but now on my journey and just realizing that the people running the government are just fellow waves in the meat monkey spacesuit too, trying their best with all the problems and the human condition. You best believe there's nefarious things going on there, brother. My path has informed me of that. I used to really hate the whole conspiracy and the fuck the government thing, but now I'm open to all possibilities. Tommy says, Health Canada's first priority should be preventative and not corrective, but there's no money in preventative. Tommy Yo is dialed in, fellow waves, like we didn't know that by now. God, he's dialed in. Shares, most arenas had handicap seating. Yeah, hopefully we get you a wheelchair for a little bit there, Cassidy. Corey says, my responses when someone bring up universal healthcare here is tell me something the government hasn't screwed up when they get involved. Fucking A, Corey Katina. What an earth school, eh, Corey? I know you and Sharzy are always the most active guys in the world, but not of it. But it looks like Tommy Yo has a bit to say on that group chat. A bit to say about the world we live in and how it's run by people and their egos, right? And we all know that because we're struggling with ours just the same. We're not. I fix the language. As I say, so I shall create. Abracadabra. We're not struggling. Abracadabra, I say, so how I create. Abracadabra, as I say, so I shall create. We are beautifully dancing with our ego. Abracadabra, as I say, so I shall create. We are just dancing the sandbox with our ego, learning to integrate it. Abracadabra, as I say, so I shall create. We are just loving the dance of the ego. Just reprogram my meat monkey spacesuit. I am Joe's G says it's about staying the course and getting back on the rails. Thanks again. Fucking A, I'm Joe G. Fucking A. Fucking A. Stick runs clean. Disease makes more than the cure. It sure does, brother. It sure does. Sick care over preventative care. Amen. Cassidy said, I missed the signing last year. I refuse to miss it this year. Yeah, you got to meet your boy if he's back. Sharzy, I love the Doctors Without Borders, but don't want to help in their communities. Well, it's wow. That's deep. That's a deep one, Sharzy. Wow. I give $10 a month to Doctors Without Borders. Are we just going to be part of the revolution here, fellow waves? It's kind of how we're talking right now. Are we all just preparing ourselves to do the work to be a part of this revolution that's coming, where we rise up and overthrow the elites? Now they're going to be watching me because they hear what I'm saying. They monitor everything. This has already been flagged, put in a report, shadow ban his stuff. Oh, Cassidy, I know, right? He needs to resign. He does need to resign. That's his place. Hershey's his place. Shari Soulful says, yes, let's prepare. I feel it coming. Do you feel it is coming, Shari? Is this something you haven't shared? You've been talking a lot about astrology and the change and all this stuff. Do you think that's coming here soon, Shari? That's an interesting topic, Shari. Erica says, I was trying to convince my ex to sabotage the danger center he works at. Fellow waves, I mean, what could be more? I mean, no, let me rephrase that. Wouldn't it be a freaking wild Earth School to realize that we all are in a movie, to remember that we're all consciousness playing with itself, to realize that, then to all remember together, get a core group of remembrance together and lead the revolution, the rebellion. Wouldn't that be fucking dope? If I was going to die doing that, sign me up. If I'm going to graduate from my Meat Monkey spacesuit in peace and joy and be like, oh, I get to finally, I take off that tightly fitting shoe. I want to go out being one of the motherfuckers that's dropping bombs in the Death Star, sabotaging the freaking evil empire. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you want to go down. Why not? If you're going to go, might as well go. We're here to dream it up. We're just dreaming. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I've been the realizations are getting so much deeper, fellow waves. So beautiful, man. This life is so beautiful. Shari Soulflow says, yes, it's coming. The revolution's coming. Cassidy says, like, you got us 2 Calder Cups. We can't get rid of them. Fucking A, Cassidy. They're already predicting riots going to happen if he doesn't resign. Cassidy's only worried about the revolution down in Hershey if Matt Strom doesn't sign. Shari Soulflow says, astrologists and intuitive see it coming. We are going through chaos right now of the breakdown, and we get to be the generations that rebuild the world. Amen. And we're going to rebuild it like cyberpunk. Oh, I feel a cyberpunk vibe coming in right now. I'm going to play a video. Erica says, oh my God, I'm doing a tarot card reading. My heart. I'm sharing it in the Reiki chat later. Haha. And yes, I agree, Shari. Shari says, we all need to lean into our hearts and what resonates and follow it. Amen. D Legend, did I miss I think I missed D Legend's share earlier. Fuck, sorry, D Legend. D Legend, I'm going to read your one from earlier, brother. I missed it. Okay, here we go. D Legend said earlier, by the way, Derek Legend, namaste, brother. We are one. D, remember, Derek, we're friends now. We're on the same page, right? He said, on the inside the NHL, Trouba said, I'm just doing my job. If you don't like it, you don't like it. That's how he leads. He leads different, just like Crosby and just like Radko Gudas. Okay. All right. I hear you, D Legend. He says, so you said you don't watch the scale, eat whatever you want, but taking care of your health is important. So what if you were wrong and there's, yeah, oh my God, D Legend just loves coming in and stirring the pot. Listen to this. And then he says, namaste, my guy. Brother, it's fun talking to you. He says, so you said you don't watch the scale, eat whatever you want, but taking care of your health is important. Brother, oh my God, brother, I love talking to you because you come from the Christian side, brother. You come from the Christian side, like the guy Graham I played Tipsy against. Bro, I'm just going to be straight up honest from my side of the theological, whatever, duality, fucking God's whole thing. Christianity cannot hold the yin yang. The way you practice and look at Christianity, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, you can't hold the paradox of the light and the dark, the good with the bad, the good with the evil. And that's why you can't understand what I'm saying. By not stepping on the scale, by eating what I want, I do think that's taking care of my health because the body informs. I don't have to, when I say eat whatever I want, that doesn't mean I eat Skittles every day. That means my body tells me when I eat watermelon, I eat watermelon. When I go have some food, cooked food, I eat some cooked food. That is taking care of the body. Yes. So that's actually exactly right. And then he says, so what if you are wrong and there's an actual heaven and hell? Then what? I could be wrong too. None of us know for sure what the afterlife is about. Well, brother, I can't sit here and fully say I know, right? Because that's ignorance in a way, right? Yeah. But from my seat at the table, my lived experience is that I have overwhelming evidence, in my opinion, from my lived hand experience with psychedelics, with firsthand meditation experiences, with reading about other people's experiences and corroborating it all. I feel very confident. Like I'm talking like 99.99999, and I do think it's going to get to 100% knowing, because of, again, I believe that we can become the totality of the universe. Well, I believe we already are each the totality of the universe, and we can remember it and then access it all consciously. So yeah, I am not worried at all if I'm wrong about heaven and hell. I can promise you that, brother. I can promise you that. I love talking to this guy. Very interesting guy. Andy King photo. Andy King Clayton. Namaste, brother. Thank you for taking that awesome photo. That's on the cover of my book. Annabelle Piazza. Namaste. Sunny Brightside. Namaste. We are one. Ryan Manley, as always. Fellow waves. We are vibing out here in the love and light. Let me tell you. Shersey says, cut down your local flock cameras. Cassidy, yes, because the whole Bears Nation is going to go insane. They went insane when Nestor retired. Nestor's a legend. Shari says, think we need a Reiki meditation this week. How bring light and clarity. Yeah, well, you might. I don't know if I'll come on, Shari. Maybe, maybe not. We've got a lot of different things happening, but we'll see. Maybe somebody else would want to join you. Sharzy, eat, drink, and be merry because tomorrow you might die. A fucking men, Sharzy. And we don't die. The Meat Monkey spacesuit dies. So I would say eat, drink, and be merry, because your Meat Monkey spacesuit is going to fall away one day and you go back to permanent peace and bliss, and then maybe you do something different next time. So it's even better than that. Shari Soulflow says, I have to run. A friend just stopped in to visit. Everyone having a good night. Namaste, Shari Soulflow. I hope you have a wonderful time with your friend. I know she will feel the love and light coming through you. Corey says, how many people go to the doctor feeling fine, get diagnosed with something, and then begin to feel the symptoms? It's like the Matrix. If they weren't told, would they ever feel sick? That's deep as fuck, Corey Katina. Yeah, great fucking point, Corey. Got to screenshot that one. I actually might screenshot that one too. Shift Command 4. That is a freaking bumping comment. Great call, Tommy. I just screenshotted that shit. Oh, I gotta take a picture of it with my face making a funny face, or like looking at it, like looking down at the comment. There we go. Oh, that's a good picture. Oh, I love how the love and light works. Did I save it? My ears are ringing. Holy shit, my ears are ringing. I'm feeling it. Okay, I gotta do it again. My ears are buzzing with the love and light right now. Save it to the photos. Nighty night, Shari. Night night. Gaffel Kolsch. Namaste, Gaffel Kolsch. Namaste, we are one. Who are you, Gaffel Kolsch? Where are you coming in? He says, performative American room. What does that mean? What does that mean, Gaffel Kolsch? Cassidy, also, I just found out the gender if you're interested. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm interested in that. I'm interested in that, Cassidy. Like, you're keeping the baby. Congratulations. I've never been in this situation before. This is very new for me. This is beautiful, though. I would, if you want to tell us, I'm all in to know. Connor shares, your name sounds like a mouthful. There's a lot happening right now. The love and light's buzzing. Tommy, one of the major issues is someone close to me in hypochondria. Is that hypochondria when somebody sweats a lot? Wes, I got the exit song for tonight. DHT, listen to your heart. Oh my God, Wes. I am so playing that tonight for the exit song. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. I love that song. Okay, whoa. The energy is really high right now. Energy is pulsing right now. Wow. Erica, I screenshot the comment about Sharzy heavy balls in one stream. Gaffel Coles, gender's a spectrum. Fair enough. Sharzy. Oh, fuck me. Sharzy, that one got me. That one got me, dude. Oh, man. Wow. D Legend says, remember when it went from hate to love and light after a few streams? Haha. Meat monkey spacesuit equals human body. Is that what you mean? He's learning, fellow waves. Yes, D Legend. The meat monkey spacesuit is the human body, which you call the sinner. The mind-body structure, the ego, mind-body structure, the meat monkey spacesuit is what you call the sinner. And we're not the sinner because we're not that meat monkey spacesuit. How about that, brother? Dano, namaste, Dana. Welcome in, Big D. How's the drive going, Big D? We're almost shutting her down, as you know. It's been a buzzing wild stream, Big D. A lot of energy here. Corey says, that's when you think everything is wrong with you. Amen, Corey. Cassie said, of course I'm going to keep it. It's not the baby's fault that happened, but it's a girl. Congratulations. Oh, my God. Oh, boy. I used to think that I would just be traumatized having a girl, that typical, like, weak, fragile man view. But now, my God, I would love to have a girl. To make a little human girl with someone that the love and light brings you to share in love, oh my God, what a fucking trip that would be. That girl would be the most loved freaking thing in the goddamn world. Oh, Cassidy, congratulations. I'm so happy for you, Cassidy. She says, so I'm due around when the Bears do their meet and greet, so I'm hoping Maddie gets to meet her. Oh my goodness gracious. This community, I'm telling you what, fellow waves, you all are just something. You all are just something. We are something. We are just... Okay. We'll have to do this another time. People can share a video of what they see as the perfect, like... Gavin Cole didn't stick around because he's on the bottom of the spectrum, eh, Sharzy? That was just a great comeback, quick. But I'm gonna, in honor of Shari, she's not here, but I'm gonna share see if I can find the video of. I want to find the one that everyone wants to rule the world. See if I can find it on YouTube. This is the world. If I had to, this is the best depiction of like a future I'd like to kind of see. Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk. I couldn't find it last time. I want to play the good one. Cyberpunk vegan future rule the world. Man. This should be working. So, why can't I find it? Am I calling it something wrong? Maybe it's not cyberpunk. What's the trend? Cyber future vegan thing. Am I calling it wrong? Thought it was a. I think I'm calling it wrong. Cyberpunk. Yeah. Anyway, it was this vibey video where it's the future and nobody eats animals and everybody just vibes and AI's been integrated and we all just chill. Tears for Fears. I'm full of piss and vinegar, says Sharzy. Cassie, I need some baby girl name suggestions. Oh my goodness. Jesse, namaste, brother. We are one. What's going on, brother? What's up? Couldn't tune in, wasn't home, but hope the stream was lit. Oh, fuck, brother. It was, that lit's a good description. Very buzzing. Very buzzing. Erica says, I think names can be very powerful. So she says to Cassidy, so you might want to take the time to think about that. What was your grandma's name? I always like to look at names I could tie in from ancestors and family. Becky. I love that. That's really how I was feeling, Erica. Like, that's a big thing. If you want suggestions from us, but it's gotta come from you at the end of the day. I can only share from my lived experience. For a boy's names, I really like Scotty, short for Scotland, and Declan, or I call him Dex. Those are two high boy names for me. Girl names, I think I always liked Fallon. Really liked Fallon. Isabella, Izzy, always liked that. Always really liked Jade too. Sharzy, when my second nephew was born, they wanted a girl. I suggested Owen too. You suggested Owen for a boy or Owen for a girl? I'm confused. Tommy Yo says, my girls are Lily and Maddie. Lily's nice. I like that. They went with Luke. Okay. Cassidy. Oh, I really like Fallon. I was thinking maybe Emerson. Ooh, I like Emerson. That's cute. Emmy, that's cute. I like that, Cassidy, a lot. I like Chloe, but doesn't go with Yo. Chloe Yo. Chloe Yo. Sounds like Chloe. Sounds like a hello or something. Mine are Kylie and Kyra. Ooh, those are good. Those are good, Corey. Kyra, really like it. Kaylee, I really like too. Kylie, nice. Great names for your daughters there, Corey. Tommy Yo, speaking of maps, Maddie is named after Madison, Wisconsin. LOL, long story. Okay, interesting. For a boy, they were 0-2 for having a girl. For a boy, they were 0-2 for having a girl. Kylie was one I liked. Good names, fellow waves. Good names. Erica says, I always thought Ronnie for a girl would be cute after Dad. And ooh, I love Kyra. That was my first dog, Teehee. Ronnie for a girl. Ronnie. That's a unique one for a girl, Erica. Never heard that one before. Tommy, look at these grown men talking about baby girl names. If this isn't a place to be, I don't know what to say. Fucking A, brother. Fucking A. Man, I'm so excited when we start getting the clipper on our streams to start clipping good moments from our streams. It's going to be great. Because you know my clipping page, right? We do the outside. We do the interviews. We're going to get stream footage. Hopefully get some popping interest on the streams. Cassidy, something just hits me about Emerson and calling her Emmy. I love that. Honestly, I think it doesn't matter what I think, Cassidy, but I love that name. I love that name. I love names that are beautiful in the long version and great in the short version. Scotland, Scotty. Declan, Dex. Fallon, Fowls. That one's not as good. Emmy, Emerson. Yep. Isabella, Izzy. Yep. You know what I like too is Lila. Lyles. Lila. I like Lila. Jesse, forgot to mention, love the song you had in the trailer, things you did for your pod episode, always have bangers. I always think of you, Jesse. Actually, when I go Rise Against or any of those, I do think of you. I swear. I'm glad you see that. I don't know if you're gonna like the next one though. You're gonna have to let me know. A week from today, Jesse, next Monday stream, when you come on, let me know if you like the one we post next Monday. I fucking love the one next Monday. I think I like it better than the one today. Tommy says, my nephew's middle name is Emerson. My brother-in-law liked the hockey player named Nelson Emerson. Nelson Emerson. Corey, if either of mine would have been a boy, they were going to be Alexander shortened to Xander. Oh, I like that. Xander. That's cool. That's a good one. Cassidy, and my boyfriend thinks it'd be funny to include Matt's into it. Really? I have so many questions, Cassidy, but it's not for this time. Enlighten Erica, my nephews are Emmett and... Oh, I like Griffin. Griff? I like Griffin. Griffin Gabriel. Ooh. Griffin Gabriel. Griff Gabriel. Griffin Gabriel. GG. Ooh. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. My nephews are Emmett and Griffin, M and Griff. My sister did good with those boys. Haha, names in their little souls. Emmett and Griffin. Those are dope-ass names. Tommy O and Jesse commented at the same time. I said my nephew Jesse's middle name. Tommy's just seeing it all. Dana, if you had a second, let us know how the drive's been, brother, before we shut it down. What a freaking buzzing stream. Anyways, night lovelies, fun, beautiful chats. Seriously, very fun, beautiful chats tonight. Very light, very chilling. Awesome. So remember, fellow waves, no stream tomorrow night because we got our first beta call, but I'm going to jump on a WhatsApp call, 30 minutes. Maybe we go 45, something, but we'll do that tomorrow night. If anybody wants to join, Jesse, anybody in the WhatsApp community, welcome. So I'll just hit that open discussion group WhatsApp call button tomorrow after I get done the call, and I'll be here in the office and chat. And maybe it'll be the new thing. I drive home with y'all on those nights. Have a good night, everyone. Glad to have Cass. Yeah, glad to have you, Cass. Namaste. Have a great night, says Sharzy. Good night, everyone. Sounds cool. Namaste, everyone. Yeah, it's nice when we get on the WhatsApp. The more people, obviously, the less we can talk, each of us, but I think it's really fun hearing other people's voices. I really do. And then on Wednesday, let's have somebody come on the stream. Does anybody write in the Love and Light live stream chat? Cassidy, anybody else who's interested in coming on? Let's try to get someone that we haven't had on before. But that'd be really fun too. But we got to put on Wes's song now. Wes keeps calling the outro song, which I mean, I fucking think is awesome. Listen to Your Heart. What a fucking banger. Listen to your, oh yeah. Do we want the DHT version? I think I want to go the intense version, like the. Turns to you wonder. We need the banger. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know there's something in the wake of your smile. I get an notion from the look in your eyes. Yeah. You've built a life. Oh yeah. You gotta get. I don't care about the time. We're going to the drop. Turns to dark. Listen to your heart when he's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. But listen to your heart before you tell him goodbye. Let's go. Oh yeah. What a banger. Good night, everybody.